Good morning, Crypto Chaos. How's it going, guys? How's it going? It is I, the Crypto Otaku, yet again returning for some more Crypto Chaos and the news. How's it going, guys? When Godzilla candle. When Godzilla. We've been lied to, guys. We've been lied to. Oh man, we're gonna wake up one of these days. It's gonna be like, boom. But not today, not today. How's it going, guys? How's it going? OG Boban's in the house. How's it going, OG? How's it going? Cody Bakula here, of course. Bakula. One of the funnest names to say in the morning. Good morning, Chaos fam. How's it going? Ree's in the house. How you doing, Ree? How you doing? Yes, so much flames in the chat. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Crypto JPEG, yes, Taco Tuesday. Let's go. Bring on the chaos. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Good morning. Good morning. Here we go. Another day, guys. Just another day. Taco Tuesday. Otaku Tuesday, that is. Thank you, Murray. Thank you. For smashing that clock for us. Oh yeah, when Moon. Moon. It's coming, guys. It's just, it's taking a little minute. It's taking a minute, Loading, it's
when will loading. Then be now? Soon.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. I got you, babe. That's right, Milk Money. Every time I play that damn thing, I gotta change that song or something, or cut it back or something. I get flagged every time I use it. But I love using that clip. I love using that clip. All right, guys. Yeah. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. I mean, this is fine. This is fine, right? Oh my God, dude, we're staying above water, I guess. We're clearly range bound now. Very clearly range bound between 118 and 114.6. We actually went down and retested that low again. It surprised me. The Bears are not giving up this fight, and right now they're currently winning. The overall sentiment is kind of lagging, obviously. So hopefully we won't see another lower low. But this is a bearish, bearish sign right here on the chart, right? Developing a head and shoulder like pattern. See if we can get at least above this, this range here. But yeah, pretty bearish this morning. Very bearish this morning. Bam, of course, bam, head and shoulder pattern I'm referring to on the chart this morning. Usually, an outlier for a downward trend reversal. But I mean, we're ready for a pop up, right? We're so oversold. Again, just like the opposite, 65% chance. So, flip a coin. Maybe flipping a coin might help you this morning. But we tried all of the moonstones last night. It did not help. Maybe we helped hold the line just a little longer. All right, guys, let's get into some of the news. I do want to get over just overall market sentiment. Look and see what's going on here. Bloomberg this morning, mostly just covering Zelensky and his future meeting. Again, we have a lot of narratives playing out this week. So like I mentioned yesterday, it's going to be kind of a slow week. If anything, we might see some action on Wednesday before Jackson Hole, but everything's kind of leading up to Jackson Hole, which is on Friday for Jerome Powell's statements. But again, don't expect the moon just because it's on a Friday, unless everyone's holding their pocket change waiting for that day. I just don't see it. I don't see a huge move coming this. But yeah, hold off for Wednesday. Usually Wednesdays are day of the week for trading. All right, so yeah, option traders brace for a big tech sell-off this morning, according to Bloomberg. Doomberg.
Grabbing tail risk protection at this point make a little bit of sense?
It does, but here's what I'm saying. As I was just sharing right before we went on air, my excitement for what I'm expecting from the markets right now. So you're seeing such strong performance, whether it's the Nasdaq's up 42%, the S&P's up 19%. I mean, actually, Dow's up 19%, the S&P's up 10%. So incredible performance. You actually add to that what we're seeing from these corporate earnings. Corporate earnings continue to outperform. 95% of corporates have come in over expectations, which is great to see. Then we talk about this important thing called the rate cuts. You add the potential 3 rate cuts, of which what we're saying right now, whether that's September, November, and March, at a minimum 75 bips will continue to fuel this incredible market. And then you add to that the efficiencies that we're seeing from a lot of corporations around AI. So the fundamentals are telling us the markets look pretty good, and we'll continue to see that. Of course, there's always that slip or what we anticipate as a slump, which we'll talk about a little bit later, but currently really strong performance.
Yeah, to me, it feels like there's so many things that just don't quite jibe, right? Like, the market's doing great.
Yeah.
This is the hottest economy in the world, and we need to cut rates by 75 bips. Or we're all buying these disaster puts, and Nvidia is the most under-owned that it's been in 16 years. We're going to talk about that when we come back. Raquel Odin is
all right, so they're going to go on a
us.
break for a little bit. I do want to, like I said, I do want to go over metrics real fast too. Let's get back in the chat, catch up one more time, and then go into some metrics. We got about a minute. Yeah, good. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Milk Money. Good morning. Good morning. I got you. Yeah. C Story. Cliff, how's it going? Did you get your client's project moved forward last night? I did. Yes, I did. I stayed up till like 3 a.m. Yes. Oh my God, yeah, I did. Well, I had a couple things I had to catch up on. I had to catch up on actually eating. So I finally ate yesterday after my live stream because I forgot to eat again. I just keep working through it. But yeah. Yes, Danny. Yeah, how's it going, Danny? How's it going? Yeah, I stayed up till 3 a.m. to get my client's stuff out because he needed it done this morning. He actually needed it done right now, by now. About 9 o'clock, almost about 30 minutes. No, wait, I'm in Central. God dang it. Yeah, he's in Easter. I'm in Central. So yeah, he needed it right now, about half hour ago, 9 a.m. Yeah, Eastern. Okay, yeah. So yeah, just giving you guys an update. I still am doing a little bit of graphic design to kind of you know, still eat and pay my bills, but not much. So this client just wanted some work done. I got it done for him in time. I have another one I need to do for him. It's going to take a lot longer, but haven't had time to knock that out. Let's get into yeah, some of these metrics, guys. Let's see what's going on the markets. Right now, everything's starting to come up a little bit, which is looking good. Again, everything's oversold. So hopefully you guys have been buying some of this dip. The top 200 right here, looking pretty good. Consolidating. You can see it's starting to break into the green. On the top 100 now here. Yeah, looking pretty good as well. Say is still down 3.8, almost 4%. 12% on the month. I might start picking up a little bit of this if we continue our downward trend today. Might be my pick for DCA today. I don't know to spend, but maybe a little bit into Say. I've been buying up Sui a lot lately, and Sui I think is back. How much? Where's Sui at this morning? Trying to pick up some L1s for breakout, so I have something to trade. Usually the L1s, I'm not getting back into. It's time to make some freaking money. Yeah, it's still down a little bit here. I did buy some yesterday at $3.50. We're almost back to that range again. So 3.58, 3.56. Not a bad place to buy it. It was just at 450 almost 450. I'm still expecting that one to recover quick. All right, let's get back into the open. Open bell should happen any second now.
News whenever and wherever it happens. I'm Francine Lacroix.
Got 20 seconds probably. Let me do just one quick market sentiment right now as the market starts to open. We'll take a look at that actually. Yeah, let's just do it.
Moments away from the start of trading. This is Bloomberg Open Interest. I'm Matt Miller. We see futures down a little bit, but again, really holding it at record highs, right? I think the S&P 500 closed at 64.49 yesterday. So it's been an incredible gain, and not as good as you would have had if you bought, you know, like Madrid stocks or Frankfurt stocks, but we're still seeing record highs, or near record highs, I should say, because futures are falling so little. At the the New York Stock Exchange, EB Research Partnership
my bull.
is ringing the bell.
It's
been
time.
super
Let's
slow
kill these
season
bears,
at the
guys. Let's kill these
NYSE.
bears.
They just have like charities and partnerships, like instead of traded companies
Not like
and
at the
CEOs.
NASDAQ.
Well, at the NASDAQ, you have the Campbell's Company, which they remind us, it's not just Campbell's Soup anymore because they own like Prego and V8 and Snyder's and Kettle and all kinds of
Pepperidge
different
Farm.
Pepperidge Farm,
highly processed
Cod.
stuff.
But
Yeah.
the stock has been an absolute dog. Year to date, it's down 20%. If you invested for the last 5 years, you've lost a third of your money. Even over the last 10 years, you've lost money on Campbell. So they've got to do something to turn this around.
All right. Well, hopefully that they're watching and listening. Probably not because they're ringing the bell, but do something, says Matt Miller. Let's talk about Intel. It's been several minutes since we checked this stock, and we actually have a
they're
lot to
memeing
talk
now
about
this morning, too.
when
Holy
it comes
crap.
to Intel. Surging on news that the Trump administration is considering a 10% government stake in this chip maker. That comes as SoftBank announced a $2 billion stake in the company. A really interesting story, both politically and fundamentally, when it comes to Intel at this moment. Shares up about 7%. Matt Miller, I believe they're back over
that was a
$100
really
billion.
interesting story.
Yeah, just over. I mean, they're not worth as much as Palo Alto Networks, you know? But
they're getting there.
Deep tease, we have Michael Ball coming on from the MLive team, and he has a take that really changed the way I think about this whole story.
It's all about national security.
Absolutely. He's coming on in about a half hour. That's a segment you don't want
You guys
to miss.
didn't hear about that
Home Depot
yesterday.
reaffirmed guidance for the year. Maybe
10% of Intel, I guess, is going to the dogs or the government. I'm sorry, the government. The government. Anyway, all right. Let's see what else we got going on this morning. Let's take a look at our market sentiment as the markets open for today. U.S. stock market sitting at opening in greed, 64, same as yesterday, according to CNN Business. Crypto fear and greed sitting right now, slightly in greed, 56. Again, last night it fell to 56, so it's still hanging out there, just barely in greed. And then, yeah, crypto bubble still looking okay. Starting to roll over a little bit more red now, a little more red. On the hour, coming up a little bit. Give it a minute to load. Hopefully we'll get more green here soon. The Dixie coming in at just slightly above 98. A little bit of a dip overnight in the futures, but yeah, still pretty much. It always does cover after this ridiculous week we are about to have. My God. Oh wow, it is preparing too for a breakout. Look at that. Damn. Kill this. Send it. Kill it with fire. How's it going, guys? How's it going? Joy this morning. Good morning, Joy. Good morning. How you doing, Joy? How you doing? Take a look at some of the other news roundups. SP 500 stumbles at the open, down about $30 right now. Let's see what's going on with the rest of the markets. Take a look at CNBC, Fox Business, those over there. And for those who don't have these channels, guys, I don't have them either, okay? I'm a very humble, frugal guy. This sucks, guys. I just reminded myself, my lights don't work anymore. It's so dark in here now. Oh, man. Soon, lights will be... but yeah, anyway, if you guys don't have these channels, you can always check them out for free at newslive.com. Don't pay for something you get for free. Thank you, Oscar. Thank you. Yes. Don't pay for something you get. Intel, they're talking about the same thing too over at Fox Business right now. BBC Live, what are we covering?
On previous reports of the possibility of this transaction, but Nexstar itself responding quite well to the deal. As you might imagine, significant synergies. Also is going to...
All right. So nothing really too much pertaining to our space going on right now. U.S. Treasury yields edge lower. Russell bit today. Well, almost a point. All right, what's CNBC right now? Yes, still talking about that. Look at Fox Business and here.
Okay, for the U.S. to convert some of their investment into equity is a great idea. Stop micromanaging this company. Let's participate in the upside. These stocks also up because of a large SoftBank investment in them. And so you have a very large tech-savvy investor throwing a bunch of money behind the name. Ideally, this company that's an American icon turns it around.
All right, we're going to be talking more about this possible.
All right, we'll give them time to load something actually important to us. While they're doing that, let's take a look at some of the headlines. Got, yes, of course, some of the headlines this morning. Silicon Valley AI deal are creating zombie startups. You hollowed out the organizations. Oh my God, what is going on? Dow rises as Home Depot kicks off big retail earnings today. Besant says interviews for Incredible Group for potential Fed chairs will start after Labor Day, after the national holiday. Dow rises as Home Depot kicks off retail earnings. Trump promised Ukraine security guarantees. Here's what they could look like. So they got a little bit more details into that meeting yesterday. The U.S. accuses India on profiteering from Russian oil during the Ukraine war. Today, analyst calls for Meta, Tesla. Apple just landed a key win for global encryption fight. We could that too, I guess. A big Best Buy launches third-party marketplace as it looks at sales drivers. Damn. Next started by a smaller rival Tegna. It's gonna be weird to next by doing a third-party market. It's kind of like what Walmart. McDonald's having a third-party market would be even weirder. Yeah, Walmart, right? Yes, Walmart and Amazon. Why the rally on Wall Street could be running out of steam. Intel's getting a $2 billion investment from SoftBank. Tesla Optimus rivals Unitree shines the World Humanoid Robot Games in China. We get to definitely take a look at that. Definitely like stuff. Okay, all right. That's enough to start the day off with. Take a look at. We'll jump back and forth between the written articles and of course the chaos in the mainstream media. Silicon Valley AI deals are creating zombie startups. You hollowed out the organization, according to this CNBC article here. Regulatory hurdles surrounding the M&A have led tech giants to use an alternative tactic to acquire talent in artificial intelligence. Meta and Google have spent billions of dollars to bring AI leaders who are leaving their companies behind. There's a big question of whether these future prospects, said Samir Kumar, a general partner of the. All right. Don't think it. Microsoft used a similar playbook. Hired Inflection AI CEO co-founders. They just laid off like 10,000 people. Obviously they're going to be fixing a lot of those employees with AI. All right. Besson says interviews for Incredible Group of potential Fed chairs will start on Labor Day. Of course, Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent said he will begin interviewing candidates for Fed chair as soon as the White House whittles down and suddenly become a crowded field of 11 candidates. Remember when there was only 3? There were like 3 Kevins. Oh my God. Now we got 11 Kevins. All right, they're not all Kevin, but yeah. CNBC Squawk Box interview. Bessent repeated the administration's desire for easing, saying it would help the moribund U.S. Housing market. I have a friend that's buying a house this year, and I'm like, are you sure? Okay, all right. You gotta do you, my buddy. Do you? Especially right before the bull market. I mean, before the Fed rate cuts. I don't know, man. I wouldn't do it. All right, let's see what else we got this morning. Let's go back and forth to Bloomberg. Let's see what they're talking about. Talking about Intel still pushing that summit between the 3 presidents, Zelensky, Putin. Back on that. Out on that. Security guarantees. Trump promised Ukraine security guarantees. Here's what they could look like. Following Monday's talks, Trump said a meeting between Russia President Vladimir Putin and Zelensky would be arranged, but by following following. Geez. giving a talk this morning, guys, to be followed by a trilateral meeting, which will include Trump. The most significant result for Kyiv in Europe was that Trump said that security guarantees in Ukraine would be provided by European countries with coordination with. Yeah, so I don't think this is anything new. I think this is just reiterating what he was asked by the reporters at that meeting, and he said basically all the security guarantees, all of them. Yeah, so we'll have to wait. But it does sound like he's going to have to give up some territory to Putin in order to make this thing happen. I think they're going to get out without that happening. Okay, Apple just landed a key win for the global encryption fight. U.S. government on Monday announced the UK would be dropping its demand for Apple to provide a backdoor to user data. The move represents a triumph for the phone maker and more broadly for the end-to-end encryption model. The tech company says that the building an encryption backdoor would not only undermine the user privacy but also expose them to possible cyber attacks. God, I can't stand Apple. All right, moving on. Oh man, what else we got? What else? This morning, Best Buy launches third-party marketplace as it looks for sales drivers. This is crazy. I was like, everyone gonna have like a a third-party market built into their websites and mobile apps. It's crazy. Best Buy launches third-party marketplace on Tuesday, which adds more brands items to the website and the app. Let's take a look at that. So it just launched today. Let's see what they're talking about. Best Buy website real quick here. Oh, there. So I don't really shop at Best Buy too often, but I do like to at least try out some of their products. So that's I don't see. I guess you had to search, right? Let's just type in like Nintendo Switch, like on the market. But yeah, I think this is it. Featured products. Still all of, no, yeah, I think some of this is not their inventory. Or buying. I guess the only thing beneficial here would be another place to get things shipped to store. I don't think they have a way to ship to store. Anything that include out of stock items. Box up. How about refer? Yeah, I don't know. I'm not seeing exactly what they added, but apparently there are items here that are not at the store, right? According to NBC, that's covering that marketplace, party marketplace. Best Buy will share its most recent earnings results and forecasts into August 28th. Probably cuts its sales outlooks and Marketplace launches at the time where businesses could use a boost. Its annual sales have declined over the past 3 years. The company contends to they pushed everything out of the store. They literally they're becoming a pop store, what I call them. Collectible, yeah, kind of like GameStop, where most of their products now are either digital or they're going the way of the dinosaur, like DVDs. They got rid of all their DVDs and Blu-ray. I don't think they have any movies at all now. I think they're doing the same sort of thing with games. Again, physical media is going kind of the way of the dinosaur. All right, let's see what else we can dig up and go back to the talking heads real quick and see if they're talking about anything else pertaining to our space right now. NBC, treasury yield steady. All right. Fox Business. Home builder regulation costs. Bloomberg. Trump weighs 10% government stake in Intel. Yeah.
Yeah, Matt, well, I don't know the geography of Ohio quite as well as you do, but yeah, this, there are a couple things
only in Ohio.
What we heard overnight is that SoftBank is going to step up. It's going to spend $2 billion for a stake in Intel. That is a vote of confidence that SoftBank perhaps can work with the company and that Intel is going to be able to make some of these advanced chips. SoftBank has some ambitions to be able to develop AI chips that would compete with NVIDIA, in particular AI chips that would help run some of the AI models like ChatGPT. So that looks like that deal's been announced. That deal is done. On the other side, the Trump administration is in talks with Intel about making this investment. It could be about $10 billion. Howard Lutnick, the Commerce Secretary, just confirmed this earlier today, that they are in talks to be able to put this money into Intel to take an equity stake. Now, Intel was already supposed to get a bunch of that money through the CHIPS Act, this whole Biden administration plan to rebuild the U.S. semiconductor industry. Now, the Trump administration is changing it a bit to see whether they can put that money in and then take an equity stake. They would probably also have some influence at the company because of that, perhaps to invest in Ohio, perhaps in other areas, to try to restore U.S. manufacturing of semiconductors.
Talk us through a little bit more the SoftBank interest in Intel. We understand.
All right, I was while I was listening to that, little banter back and forth about Intel and of course U.S. agreement, right? I was looking. I didn't know that Intel's not listed on the stock market. I mean the not in the top 100 by market cap. Bitcoin's still holding 7, by the way. Again above silver, yeah, I was doing a little bit into that. Intel, how market cap? Like 100 billion or something like that. Intel, 113 billion. Close. Listen, should be on dollars. Yeah, they're not in the top 100. Yeah, probably like 120, something like that, just outside the top 100. I'm surprised. I mean, Intel's made phenomenal chips for years. Everyone has them, and I mean, I have 3 of them in this room running right now. Oh, geez, crazy, weird. I would have thought they were higher. Yeah, I didn't think about that until. Okay, so anyway, getting back into. Come on, we got about 13 minutes until we cover, of course, the crypto news. So let that load a little longer. Let's take a look over on real news over on X. We haven't done the headlines real quick. Fox business. All the talking back on over there. Oh, the Dixie coming down a little bit. Yes, yes. Probably just breakout for the dollars. A little stronger these days. There's a little bit of bullish momentum to the upside on the 5. Okay. Let's see. Oh, yeah. I want to take a look at Fox Business headlines real quick. What in the world? Why am I looking at Biden and yeah, Obama about to kiss? What the hell? What the hell? Oh, weird. All right, speaking of bank executives break silence on political pressure from Obama and Biden administrations. Okay, so executives break. Florida's hidden enclave. Of course, this is Fox Business. That's why I'm looking at this shit. I'm not even gonna read that article. So stupid. Oh, jeez. All right, Florida's hidden enclave dethrones Beverly Hills as a richest zip code. What? Damn, no way. Florida's coming up in the up and up. Nuts.
Miami Mayor
Miami.
Suarez
Oh, damn, Miami. All right, at least now I know. Trump admin, not the Let's see, you can get prime real estate there on the cheap. Anti-woke group any of this stuff this morning. Feeling some kind of way. Yeah, wipe it off. Yeah, shower after looking at some of these headlines. Blue states plan tax hikes on wealth residents in response to Trump. Trump's Russia play isn't about Ukraine; it's about. We can take a look on there, and I try to keep my bias to the door as possible, but sometimes it's just so in your face. It's like, oh my god. Adriana Lima puts ALA home with laser beams on the market for $16 million. More than 30,000 wireless provider power banks called after batteries explode. Yes, back to the battery explode era. Yeah, Goldman Sachs breaks ground on 14-story Texas. Yeah, and childcare. I love these new facilities for education, right? Further education. College campuses. with of course rooftop pools and ridiculous. Trump's IPO plans for Fannie drawing Wall Street interest. That Jeff Bezos' mother died at 78 after battle with Lewy body dementia. Wow, that's sorry, Jeff. Sorry, Jeff. Social Security's estimated 2026 cost of living adjustment rises for an inflation uptick. Boar's Head, Virginia plant to reopen a year after deadly Listernia. What? Damn. All right, we'll look at this one here. Yeah, we'll get back into some of the crypto news.
And welcome to Hannity. And tonight we are back at Joint Base, Elmendorf, Richardson, and we are
President Putin and myself.
Oh, that's the whole interview. Okay, with
and they want to switch between the two countries.
Oh no, this is after his meeting with Putin. All right. So yeah, the headline: "See Alaska summit between President Trump and Vladimir was about the Ukraine." Commentators in Brussels, Washington rehearsed the familiar debates with Trump too soft on Moscow. Like days old. No, this is 2 days ago. Yeah, it's still days old. All right, whatever. Done with this. I'm done with it. All right, guys, let's get back into the chat real quick. How you doing? How you doing in the chat, guys? Yes. Good morning. Must disconnect. Only catching about 60-80% of the audio, says C-Story. Oh man, what happened? Hopefully it's not on my end. Let me know in the chat if you guys are doing okay with the audio. But yeah, it looks like Cliff had a dip. He's not getting it. Is it because of your headset dying? I remember that one day you left your headset at home. You're like, oh, I can't listen today. All right. Let's get back into I'm gonna do one more quick roundup of the news stations.
We closed down yesterday
Back
as well,
over to
but
Real
we're
News on
just
X.
inching lower from all-time highs.
Gotcha.
The NASDAQ still at 23,600 right now, off about 0.6%. The NASDAQ is a much bigger drop than we see on the S&P 500. Let's go over to the stock chicklets and see why. Nvidia is off 0.9%. It's a huge weight on the S&P, as we know from that Morgan Stanley chart. But it's an even bigger weight on the NASDAQ. So when that $4 trillion company falls, it pulls the rest with it. Intel is up 10%.
It's almost down a whole percent. Go.
So, that's a big move for Intel, and over the last year to date, it's up 30%. Home Depot is now gaining 5%. This is a company that missed expectations on same-store sales and warned that consumers are staying away from big purchases because of high rates, and yet just holding their full-year forecast powers the shares up. I guess everybody is hopeful.
Yeah, Home Depot. Who cares? Jose, yes, 100%. Alts should have been significantly higher by this time already. It will. If we consistently keep the bad news to push it back at this rate, we won't get any real gains till the end of the year, or next year. The end of next year. You're calling for an end of next year? Damn, you're the first person I think I've ever met who says that we're gonna push it into the end of next year. I mean, honestly, and we will be in a bear market. Technically, it feels like we're in a bear market. Like, I don't know, guys. Like, we got all these big pullbacks all the time, and nothing's gone parabolic. Nothing has gone parabolic at all. I haven't seen a single thing that reminds you of 2021 at all. And here we are in the end of August. Guys, it is now officially heading towards the end of August. We've got 10 days left in this month, 11. Like that, some change. That's it. All right. Viking Falls has obesity drug disappointment. All right, okay, I'm over it. Again, we are about 5 minutes away from 10. Of course, that's when we do the roundup on the crypto news. I want to jump in real quick and just get a little taste of that real fast over on X. Again, guys, the Real News platform on X, where I go to cover the real news. That's where all of it is, man. All right, we're gonna do some doom scrolling real quick. Hopefully, you can find something good and juicy. Let's see if we can find something today. Breaking: $2 trillion Google bought 530 million stake in a Bitcoin miner, TeraWulf. Google is buying Bitcoin. Yes, they are. Yes, I think I shared that this last night. Let's actually go over that real quick. Russian President Putin to meet in person with Ukrainian President Zelensky to discuss ending the war. brought to you by Bricks News. I think that's about ready to happen. Hopefully by the end of the week. Hopefully. Still early in the week. CNBC just announced live on TV that Thailand will now be accepting Bitcoin from tourists. It's happening. We talked about this last night in an article. Here we go. I actually covered it on Squawkbox
The
Asia.
government is planning to launch a pilot program allowing tourists
We're going to Thailand, boys.
convert cryptocurrencies into Thai baht to make purchases locally. Visitors can make conversions through
Launch crypto program.
crypto exchange platforms, so local businesses can benefit directly from this project. It sounds bullish for crypto. Marty? Thailand's government is planning to launch.
There we go. There we go. What else did I share last night? Google increases stake in Bitcoin miner. Yes, I shared that one again. We'll make it the rounds. And then, yeah, they reached a ceasefire, guys. Speaking of presidents kissing. Oh my god, I forgot I shared that one. Sorry, guys. And yeah, here's the crypto market right now. Almost. Oh, can we make it again? Oh, yep. That's the market right now. I love it. I love it. That was brought to you by Kyle Dupes over on X. And Putin and his insane reaction to the reporters on the summit in Alaska. His face is ridiculous. He looks like a toy. I don't know. He looks like a toy soldier or something. Weird. He doesn't look real. He's reptilian, maybe reptilian. Samson Mao unstaking continues, still calling for this giant exodus out of Ethereum back into Bitcoin by the end of by the end of next month. I think 15 days, 18 hours for the state 909,000 ETH to be unstaked. So he's still calling for that. This is bullish either way. I don't think it's all going to go into Bitcoin, right? I mean, I got to show my bias when I show my bias, but I don't necessarily 100% agree with Samson on this. I think by the end of the bull run, we'll definitely see more inflows into Bitcoin after all this is said and done. But I think a lot of this is going to go to the altcoins. A lot of it, I'm telling you. Probably a lot L2s on ETH as well. We'll have to wait and see. Hopefully some of that stays in the ecosystem and pulls some of our other coins. Most coins are still built on it. Right, and then this was kind of cute here. Look at this. Kids accepting Bitcoin at their homemade lemonade stands. The future is bright, guys. My God. Ridiculous. This world we live in. 216 billion Canadian public pension fund announces its first exposure to Bitcoin. Canada. That's a pretty big deal for our neighbors above. Not a bad one, eh? Not a bad one. Of course, going full circle back into from last night. What else we have here to cover? Anything else breaking? Let's take a look. Anything breaking? Brazil to hold first hearing on National Strategic Bitcoin Reserve tomorrow. So 2 hours ago. 2 years ago. I've been talking about Brazil adding that to their balance sheet for a while now, though. Bitcoin is audited every 10 minutes. Federal Reserve is never audited. Of course, just a little bit of facts here. Bitcoiners watching normies figure out their money isn't real. Yes, 100%. Oh God. Yeah. What else? Nakamoto Capital. We talked about that acquisition as well yesterday. They add another 5,744 as the market's down. Willy Will. Quick update on capital flows. Looks like the start. Gotta see. But now only for his subscribers, I guess. Kate Long just confirmed live on CNBC that the House will pass the Bitcoin crypto market structure bill. That's the Clarity Act. Trillions are incoming, guys, if that's true.
Clarity Act last month. Now it moves on to the Senate. What do you think happens there? Do you think that it will, in fact, pass the Senate in its current form? And if it does, what will change for the industry? Will anything change for Custodia Bank?
Well, for Custodia, no, because we're focused on stablecoins. So for us, the Genius Act was the most important one. For those that, like, for example, Kraken, a sponsor of this event, more focused on the exchange aspect, not on stablecoins. The Clarity Act matters more to them. But I do believe it will pass. It won't be the House version. There is the Senate is doing a rewrite. It'll be interesting to see what ends up happening. Will it be the Senate version or the House version that ultimately gets signed into law? But President Trump has indicated that he wants the Clarity Act signed into law before the end of the year. And his son, Eric Trump, is coming to this event, one of the speakers at this event. So I do expect that clarity will pass. I just don't know exactly yet what it will look like.
Yep, and Lummis has given us some insight on that bill. Both the House and the Senate's versions are very close, and they're just nitpicking right now on the detail. So they're still looking at maybe September on that passing. That would be huge if we actually get the Clarity Act and a Fed rate cut in the same month. That would be huge, guys, huge. So again, loading. Moon is loading, guys. When
will then be now? Soon.
All right, Cardone Capital add another 130 Bitcoin. More and more accumulations from the big boys. CNBC Bitcoin sinks to 115,000 flat after hitting its newest record as a macro concerns spark liquidation wave. Little headline there. 21 shares. Kathy Wood's company sells 559 Bitcoin worth 64.4 million. She's getting ready for the bull run, guys. She's ready for altcoin season. Of course, this is what TradFi is going to do. They're going to sell their Bitcoin into altcoins as the market gets ready for altcoin season. Donald Trump Jr. Crypto is going to be the future of finance. Yes, he said this one on where was he on? Bloomberg's on the close. Huh.
Guide rails. They needed a framework in which they could work, even for us in the crypto platforms that we were developing, whether it was American Bitcoin, whether it's World Liberty Financial. We didn't get into that because we knew all that much about crypto.
No, that one's an old one. Obviously, they got into it because they were attacking our family. All right, Nakamoto just bought another 5,744 Bitcoin. Yes, that's happening. Okay, I think we got enough of the real highlights right now happening in our mostly all Bitcoin acquisitions for the treasury companies. And all right, buying that dip, man, buying that dip. Speaking of buying that dip, let's take a look at the charts real quick. Take a look at the charts. I'm curious to see what has happened in the last two closes. So guys, if you pay attention to the charts as well as closely as I do, you'll see it every single day right around 3 p.m. 4 p.m. you do the markets settle on Bitcoin. Usually you can see the very clear move to the upside right after that. So this right here is some of this right here. That's on the 5-minute usually on the hourly candle you can definitely pick it out. That's some accumulation right there. Boom, that candle right there. That's all the ETFs buying up dip from the day. They bought basically 1% of that entire move that day. That was on that last Tuesday, a week ago. But this one here, this one looks the same thing. Boom, right there. I don't even have to look at the time frames. Right there it is. 3 p.m. That was on Wednesday last week. They bought another one there, another whole percent on the markets. Where's another one here? Maybe right around here. That's 4 a.m. The foreign markets. It'd be like right here. Little the move up here. But 0.5% there. That was on Sunday. So I guess that doesn't. Okay, this right here, probably yesterday. Yep, right there. Bam. Got another point there. Again, ETFs are buying them all up, man. They're buying it all up. So if you just read the charts a little bit, they'll speak to you. They'll tell you what's going on. And every time we have a pullback, they're buying up a whole percentage of the markets moving to the upside afterward. Okay, let's see what else we got going on. So Bitcoin's sitting at flat 115 and some change. Ethereum right now 4,300. Looks like it wants to try to get up. It at least tried to get out, but couldn't get above 4,400. So it's going back down in a bearish like pattern. We're not back down to the lows though, so we're almost there. Almost Bart Simpson this whole thing from last Friday. Damn, that move was explosive last Friday. We really thought we were going to get a new all-time high over the weekend, but it didn't happen. So return, we can still come back down and retest some of these lower lows. So 4,100 could be happening today. It is on a bearish structure. Like I said, guys, don't expect the moon until maybe the end of the week. Not even the moon, like some decent move, right? Some decent. Decent. He got moves. Jesus. Oh man. Cliff says the audio is still in and out for you, huh? Let me know in the chat if anyone else is taking that hearing that as well. I'll check my audio. I don't see anything weird on my end. It looks like it's just coming in smooth. If I go like this, like that, yeah, everything looks smooth on my end. That's weird. That's weird. Okay. What else we got in the chat? How's it going in the chat? I've been ranting for a minute. Morning. How's it going? Ed Perez. How's it going? E Perez. I wish I could see your other names other than the @ names, guys. Morning Otaku. Started catching you before Rob's morning session. The Otaku tax. Yes, you got to pay the Otaku tax. Love you guys. Love you. Yeah, Jose. How's it going, Jose? Alts should have been significantly higher. Yes, that's what you were mentioning earlier. They should have. They surely should have. Hopefully we get this moving in. Honestly, if they keep us held down for the whole entire year, we're gonna break out huge next year. And I think it was Adam Back or David Bailey who said that we were going. I think it was Adam Back. Pretty sure it was Adam Back who said that Bitcoin was primed and ready for a run next year and not this year. That was crazy theory. Yeah. Not a huge popular one either, but definitely could be the thing. Could be the thing that actually moves markets into next year. Again, if you look at the agricultural index, or whatever you call it, agricultural cheat sheet. I haven't shown this in a while. It's been a few weeks. This one's this one's ancient. Was it go back to like 1786 or something like that? Agricultural good years markets. What is it? Agricultural experience. 1786. Maybe it was 1876. Pretty sure it was 1876. Cheat sheet. There it is. This thing. Years of market cycles. The years of market cycles. When to make money. This thing is ancient. Ancient. It's been right. It's still been right every single year. So as of this here, if you guys, the first time you ever seen this, periods when to make money. This was created again by I think like an agricultural society trading of crops back in the 1800s. So you can see the date here, timestamped 1876 or 1875 by Samuel Benner. Years of hard times, low prices okay, so A is basically years in which panics have occurred and will occur again. So that's the A here. So on the top, 1927, 1945, 1965, 1981, 1999, 2019. Very weird, guys. Markets panics, yes. 2019, of course, COVID-19, nuts. Then 2035, that's a scary one. And 2053, another scary one. We don't have anything after that, but if you just can keep going from this math, anyway, and then B, years of good times, high prices, and the time to sell stocks and values of all kinds. Here we are leading into 2026. Right there. So, kind of weird. It's kind of weird how this is played out. And again, before the crash of 2008, 2007, time to get out. Weird stuff. Yeah, and then we have C here, which is years of hard times, low prices, and a good time to buy stocks, corner lots, goods, etc., and hold till the boom reaches the years of good times. Then unload. That's sitting at C there. And then right here, of course, telling you to basically buy up 2023, which was basically in the end of the bear market, the end of the bear market. So a little off there for crypto, at least, maybe. But still, you could have bought Bitcoin at like 30,000 or less. In 2023, I think it was still low. We didn't see the big break upward until the bank started collapsing in 23. So yeah, that's still weird, guys. It's weird how this plays out and it works. So again, predicting another big, I guess, really a hard time, 2032. That's after the next bull run too. So that's interesting to see how this all lines. Anyway, so this is pretty interesting stuff. Again, it way predates me, but it's been pretty accurate over the years. So I keep that in my back pocket. Yeah. So yeah, again, leading up to 2026, that's why I brought that up. It could happen. All right. Let's see what else is going on here. Yeah, audio is clipping out a little bit. Yes, lube. Nebs. Good morning, Nebs. He's bringing the lube. Okay. And we will be in the bear market, says Jose. Ready and primed. Need more lube. I would never have guessed that. Never. I would have been like, you need more XCN, Miria, Sui, everything. Need more Jasmine. Jesus, everything. Miria. Okay, I think I already said Miria. Audio is in and out-ish. Yeah, audio clipping a little bit, says E-Perez. Sometimes the Mabs. Okay, I can play a little bit, play around with that a little bit real quick. That's probably my noise gate, maybe. I could eliminate it. I don't know. I probably don't want to fuck with it. Let me know if this is better, guys. Oh, no. There. This is probably a little better, right? Probably a little better. Maybe like that. Mike, test. Oh my God. All right, hope that's a little better. All right, let's see what's going on here. Yeah, sometimes Cody Bakula, yes, bringing on the flames. Thank you. Yes, I do constantly hear the low volume and audio track, even when vocal audio goes low, the drop. Damn, when you said Miria is going to gonna do me in, says Nebs. I might as well swap that shit for Swift once I go even shadow token MF Miria. Yeah, seriously. That one's been a hard hold, man. Hard hold. I've been down most of my bags. I've been down for buying Miria, but still up from when I originally purchased it. So I've kind of got a mixed bag of gains with Miria. I'll probably be selling some off too as we get start to get a little bit of a rise upward. At least taking out my initial. I still haven't. Did I take out my initial yet? I don't know. I don't think I took out my initial on Miria yet. Oh yes, I must hear more speaking. Shill. Thank you for reminding me, Cody. Guys, have you guys hit that like button yet? The King of Ohio and Cody, of course, the man that I shill harder. We're getting so close to that 1,000 target, guys. So freaking close. I can taste it. I can taste the chaos we're gonna have when we have a full squadron of 1,000 Miria misfits. Can you imagine the trouble we can get into with 10,000? It's only the beginning. Guys. So guys, please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. Getting to 1,000 subs. We're only 150 away. 150 away. That's a hop and a skip. I'm trying to recruit as many as I can overnight hours as well. I think we got a couple more last night as well. So again, if you guys are new, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. Also giving away wrenches. Yes, to anyone in the chat who was here before, yeah, we hit to 1,000 subs. That will expire after we hit 1,000. All the wrenches in the chat. Everyone must have. You get a wrench. Let's get them subscribers. Cliff, why do you not have a wrench yet? What the hell? That's crazy. There you go, my man. That's crazy. Cliff doesn't have a wrench. All right. Yes, let's get them subscribers. Thank you, Cliff. Hop and a skip. Let's go. All right, let's get back to it, guys. Thanks again for reminding me of the show. I always forget to, man. I'm still trying to learn this whole YouTube thing, right? Okay. Fox Business. Let's see what they're talking about. Yeah, let's get back to the talking heads. See if there's anything breaking. Breaking. Speaking of breaking, what do we have? So we have a coin breaking right now. Let's see. XCN just changed by 10%. Let's take a look at XCN's chart real quick. They're on recess anyway. XCN's chart. Let's see if it go. Where'd it go? Damn! Look at that. Up to 10% to the upside. Still attempting another breakout today. This would be really bullish if this comes back up and reaches 1.5 cents. 1.5 cents? Yeah, 1.5 cents. Yeah, that would be, of course, a cup and handle. Let's see, taking us to hopefully 2 cents. Not quite. At least getting us back to 1.8. That would be a decent breakout. We gotta get Jasmine, Swift Coin, and XCN. All three of those have to go to 2 cents. We got to send it, man. Jasmine's still leading the way at 1.5. These all three move in basically similar price action, so I always watch those three together for the breakouts to the upside. XCN wants to go, though. It wants to go. Swift had a little bit of a breakout yesterday. It actually got up to almost 1.2. Then it got shot back down on Monday. All right, Jasmine just kind of hanging out, having some price action on the foreign market hours, but most of the time it's just been kind of slumping. All right, guys, let's get back to it. Oh, wait, what else are we talking about here? Viking Post mixed obesity pill results. Oh, man, they're behind on everything. I already read all these headlines before they even get covered on Fox Business. Man, they kind of suck. Just gonna tell it like it is. CNBC covering right now. Nothing. Tesla speeding past the competition. Yeah. And of course, Bloomberg. Right now covering Bowman Fed awaits end of comment period for new leverage rule. Zoom on in real quick.
As dovish, I think, as some people thought he was going to be.
So, whoa! Boom! $20 super chat coming in hot from Cliff, my man. Awesome, thank you. Let's get those subs and altcoin season. Holding for 1,000 subs. Seriously, it really is, man. My goal is to get to 1,000 subs before altcoin season hits. We're so close, Cliff. Thanks again, Cliff, for donating to the chaos this morning. Thank you again, my guy. Shill Harder says, Jake coming in. I just shilled. I just shilled, my man. You missed it. Long live the King of Ohio. Jake the Snake. Yeah. How you doing, Jake? Good morning. All right, guys. Of course, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. We're getting so close to 1,000. So close. Thanks again, Cliff. You the man. Thanks again, man. Oh, Jesus. And OG Bobby is calling for a $26 XCN. What? Crazy. Jesus. All right. I'm good. Let's see what else we're talking about here.
The Fed is more dovish than
I'm not quite sure exactly what this is.
Stay on hold at the moment, and the idea is that if inflation continues to reach the Fed's target, and you continue to have very meager job growth like you've seen the last few months, then that gives the Federal Reserve cover to cut interest rates. And the market's been pricing for interest rate cuts for the last year and a half, basically, and they did materialize, obviously, 100 basis points. But the question is, how do we get back down to neutral? They keep talking about neutral being somewhere around where inflation is, so that would be 100 plus basis points of interest rate cuts, and the market's not quite pricing 150, but they are pricing. The market is pricing for that 100 basis points.
0.75 to 1.
To get to some sense of neutral in terms of the rate.
All right, Ira, thank you so much. We appreciate that. Ira Jersey, Chief U.S. Interest Rate Strategist, Bloomberg Intelligence. He's down there, safely ensconced.
All right. So, yeah, again, everyone's waiting for Jerome Powell to come out, bend over, and show us his hole. Oh, God. I had to. I'm so sick of people saying Jackson Hole. This is probably the third year I've paid attention to Jackson Hole. Jerome Powell. I don't know what I'm going to do without Jay Powell, man. It's going to be weird because I've been watching him now for 5 years cover all this nonsense since COVID. All right. Let's see what else we got going on crypto, guys. Let's get into some crypto news. The dollar's coming down flat, 98 now. I would love to see this break 98 today. We'll see if we get it. Crypto's still kind of chopping around, mostly red now, mostly red in the top 200 assets. Holding on to some tiny bit of gains, some of them. Top 200 here looking a little better, but not much. XCN having, of course, this big pump day today. Probably the most up today in the top 200, maybe even 300 of assets. Let's take a look at the 300. No, definitely not 300. They're still moving pretty big there, over there as well. So yeah, XCN still looking pretty good on the day. All right, let's get back into some crypto news, guys. It's been a minute. I give it plenty of time. We're 20 minutes over. We usually get into this 20 minutes ago. Let's take a look and see what's going on with crypto news today. All right. Of course, on the run-up, Bitcoin.com news. Oops, Google did it again. Oops, Google did it again. Suspends Jack Dorsey's BitChat. What? Really? This is ridiculous. Last week, of course, the tech giant apologized for the accidentally banning non-custodial crypto wallets because of poorly worded Google Play Store policy update. All right, okay, so they at least corrected this, but it looks like yeah, Google did take it off their app store. So if you guys are not referring, know what I'm referring to. This was Jack Dorsey's attempt to get a way to move Bitcoin around, not only move Bitcoin around, but also communicate through Bluetooth mesh networks via his, his Bitcoin or what do you call it? The tech chat or whatever you call it, Bit Chat. You call it Bit Chat? Yeah, Bit Chat. Yeah, Jack Dorsey's Bit Chat. So that's still on the Google Play Store. It got back up there again. So I didn't know they got suspended, but that's why I guess that happened while they're behind the scenes, guys. Behind the scenes. Let's see what else we got here. JPYC to launch first yen stablecoin in Japan. Finally, Japan's getting stablecoins. We've been talking about so many of them. Oh my god, whatever happened to? I remember it was one I talked about last year called Settlement. I like that one. I think they were actually partnered with the Bank of Sony Bank of Japan. I wonder whatever happened to that. JPYC, a company registered as a fund transfer service in Japan, has announced that it will issue the first Japanese yen stablecoin, pioneering the type of financial instrument in the country. The company revealed that JPYC will be issued on 3 chains: Ethereum, Avalanche, and Polygon. Interesting. Yeah. I mean, they're missing the big one in there, of course, Solana. Ethereum and Polygon, it's kind of like potato. Avalanche, not bad for Avalanche, but kind of weird picks. They're definitely gonna need that Avalanche play for gaming in Japan, for sure. JPYC to become the first yen stablecoin issuer in Japan. Stablecoins are poised to take Japan by storm. The company has been in the prepaid payment business since 2021. Reported that it has been registered on a fund transfer service provider in Japan, enabling the reissuance or issuance of JPYC as the first legally approved Japanese yen stablecoin. Damn. In a press release, the company clarified that JPYC stablecoin will be a different product from JPYC prepaid, a limited prepaid payment method. Why are they going to make things so confusing in Japan? With the former having a wider usage scope and being regulated by Japanese authorities. This is why the Wii U failed, right? Because they had the Wii in the title, and everyone already had a Wii. Why you gotta confuse people like that? Anyway, the JPYC stablecoin will be exchanged 1-to-1 with Japanese yen, and this will be backing assets secured by Japanese yen instruments, deposits, and government bonds. The company chose 3 different blockchains for issuing the cryptocurrency. Of course, we already mentioned those. The company highlighted that JPYC is considered as an electronic payment instrument and established differences between the regulated product and the crypto assets, noting that these were prone to constant price fluctuations and their conversions into legal tender is not guaranteed, but it's a stablecoin. So yeah, those are. In the future, JPYC will focus on establishing an issuance and redemption service for the stablecoin and expanding the scope of its stablecoin to accommodate several use cases, including remittances. My God, I can't say anything this morning. Payments and even Web3 products. The company stated that it wants JPYC to be included a wide range of use cases, regardless of whether they are corporate or individual, intending to promote the use of JPY denominated stablecoins both in Japan and overseas to improve their convenience. JPYC's representative Noritaka Okabe had referred to the effect as approving yen-pegged stablecoins might have on the economy before, commenting that they could increase the demand for Japanese bonds that would be used to back these instruments as well. Good for Japan. Happy to finally hear they actually got a stablecoin regulated. Again, don't forget, the first regulated coin in Japan was Jasmine. You can kind of see it above me. Right there. Jasmine. Oh, geez, guys. I miss me some Jasmine news. Some solid, good Jasmine news. All right, what else we got here in the news today? I'm feeling really good about the news today, actually, on crypto markets. That was a good one. I like that one a lot. Stellar invests in UK-based Archax. Okay. That might be all we get from Bitcoin.com, honestly. I let the news load just enough, guys. Just enough. Look at this. Some of these things just came out like 10 minutes ago. This is why I let the stuff go for like till 10 a.m. Let's take a look at the Cointelegraph real quick, see what's going on there. Sharp Link purchases announced 667 million in Ethereum. This one came out 22 minutes ago, near record prices. Damn. Again, it is a bit of a dip right now, and I just showed you guys the chart. It looks like it wants to create a bottom, so it's basically sitting at the bottom. It might sell off a little bit now that they announced that purchase. That's usually what happens with a lot of these big purchases. They announce them, they get sold off. I used to call this the MicroStrategy effect. It's not really happening as much anymore with MicroStrategy on Mondays, but it used to be the deal. Every time they would announce its buys, it would take a hit as the market's trying to trade it on that news. 1inch launches Solana to EVM cross-chain swaps without bridges. Spain slaps DeFi investor with 10.5 million in back tax for loans. David Bailey kindly, yeah, we already talked about that last night. Massive $680 million Bitcoin buy on there for the treasury. Bitcoin 400,000 by the end of the year. So yeah, that we covered that. What was that, like last week? Again, most of this stuff is old. Microseller signals strategy to buy the Bitcoin dip. Signaler signaled an impending Bitcoin purchase by strategy. This one just came out yesterday. 2 days ago, so on Sunday. Yeah, he already bought that. He's already referring to his previous. He bought, like, was it 400 coins, something like that. What else we got in the news? What else can we dig up? CoinDesk. What we got on CoinDesk today? Oh, Kathy Wood's ARK Invest modified its 1.5 million target for Bitcoin. We can take a look at her current update on this. This is an hour long. Let's see if I can get it. Let's see if I can find it. Usually somewhere around here. She talks about Bitcoin price. Let's see if I got it.
Because they were only used in the passive world, not to give you exposure to the way that actually during COVID, I remember in March and early April,
trying to price in stimulus.
We developed a point of view, and as I just described, my background is economics, and I feel it's really important to have a point of view. It may not always be right, but you have to have a point of view and be open-minded. So during COVID, I was just doing, I was doing economic models in my mind.
All right, I gotta get Gamma coming with a $2 super chat. Grand Rising Otaku and family. Yes, yeah, sorry, I'm late. Just woke up. Good morning, Gamma. Yeah, it doesn't hurt to sleep in, Gamma. You need your beauty rest, my girl. I love you, Gamma. I love you. But I also love Kathy Wood, too. She's one of my favorites. She's one of the ones that first brought me into this space. I absolutely love that she comes out and talks about her venture capital firm and very open about it.
Is all
I'm trying to see if I can pinpoint this.
So that's a good thing. That's a good thing. So I think quant-based strategies will be overtaken. Good job in terms of being open-minded and
I'm not going to
not
find
panicking.
it. I was hoping to find it. But anyway, ARK Invest former founder, CEO, and CIO Kathy Wood joins CoinDesk Spotlight to explain the rapid adoption of stablecoins is causing each shift to her famous $1.5 million Bitcoin forecast, plus the forecast journey that sparked her passion for economics, her unique investment philosophy, and the advice that she would give to her younger self. Guys, this would be a perfect one to watch. Please, if you got the time, listen to this at least. Kathy Wood gives out tons and tons of insight on where we're going with future technology, how it's going to disrupt the markets and make us a fuck ton of money. So do not space on Kathy Wood. Absolutely love her. But let's see what her. Oh damn it! They don't actually outline the whole article. Oh, the whole thing in this article. Come on, that sucks. I think I remember seeing a headline something about Kathy Wood. It was 15x. She was calling for a 15x from where we are here. I thought I shared it on X. I'm pretty sure I shared it. Pretty sure I saw bits of this already. Kathy Wood predicts 15x from here, something like that. No, that's a different one.
It does appreciate over time. Now you go through, it's volatile, no question, and that's the first thing people have to know about it. But it is becoming less volatile as more and more investors.
You see that very clearly this year.
Do you think Bitcoin will potentially multiply in value by 15 times in the next 5 years?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that'd be pretty crazy.
It's a very big idea because it is a new asset class. It does represent a global monetary system, unlike any other digital asset out there.
All right. So anyway, that would take it somewhere between 1.8 and $2.5 million per Bitcoin. So she's probably still on target with that same sentiment. Yeah, go watch that new interview from Cathie Wood. I definitely want to listen to that today when I get some free time. All right, getting back into it, guys. Let's get back into it. Let's take a look at the market roundup real quick. Let's see if we got the talking heads covering anything. Trump widens steel and aluminum tariffs. That's why I put this in the article headline today. The article in my YouTube headline right on my thumbnail. Because they are wake up and smell the tariffs, guys. You gotta wake up and smell the tariffs. And yeah, he adds more. I guess these are loading right now. These are already been approved and agreed upon, and now they're just getting into full effect as we get later and later into August.
Right. But globalism in its current form, certainly, we're not going back there.
Well, I'm interested to get your take on, because we've been talking a lot about the peace talks, right? It's all in the headlines. What's your takeaway from the meeting with President Trump and Putin, President Trump and Zelensky?
My takeaway is that the most powerful man in the world met Donald Trump, and the two of them sat down together and almost inexplicably went through the list of things that Putin said he wants and agreed to all of them pretty much, and went through the list of things that President Trump has said that he wants, and again inexplicably said no to pretty much all of them. If you recall, there was this whole thing about serious consequences, 50 days, 5 days, secondary tariffs, sanctions, and so on. I mean, duck egg. So yeah, it didn't happen. So my take on this is that Putin ran that visit, Putin ran that show.
How do you think it might go from here? It seemed to have a pretty constructive meeting yesterday with the European leaders, many of them, including Mr. Zelensky. How do you think this is going to play out in the days coming?
That's a bold statement.
Well, President Zelensky, I mean, is the bravest man in the world, so he always does the best that he can. He has a very difficult position. It's the case that Ukraine is suffering. The Russians have mobilized such that they can slowly win a war of attrition. I got in a bit of hot water on your show last time because I said that Putin was slowly losing. What I should have said is Putin could slowly lose if we give the Ukrainians the kit and the weapons, which we're not. So hopefully the Europeans and Zelensky are able to get into some sort of peace deal so that the war ends, which is a noble end, but one that allows at least what's left of Ukraine to survive. And I think Putin has long-term aspirations for the rest of it.
Do you think we'll get to that next step of Russia and Ukraine sitting down for talks, and then after that, a trilateral?
We might, but so much of this is theater, right? I mean,
Sure.
with the president, with Zelensky, the way they treated him in the Oval Office last
All right,
time,
so next
there's
meeting
always
is
the-
loading, basically. It's loading. All right, guys, I got to catch up on the chat real quick. We're going to bop around, see if anything else comes up, breaking as well. CNBC, Bloomberg, Lutnick, we need to have more efficient cross-continental rail system. Yeah, I agree. That would be freaking awesome. We need high-speed rail or underground. Use all the underground rails that the government, the deep state uses or whatever, the Illuminati. Anyway, getting back into the chat, guys. J. Poo Poo Powell, show us his. Oh my God! I have created a monster, Jake. Doodle has returned. No way. The Doodle has returned. No way. I gotta scroll up. No, I don't see no Doodle here. No, there's no Doodle here. Okay, yes, Cody, thanks again, guys, for all the flames in the chat. Banana Zone is loading. The prophecy has been fulfilled. Wait, no way. Doodle has heard that the sign of the banana is good things to come. Yes. Guys, is this the year of the banana? It's supposed to be. It's supposed to be. Post-halving year. Man, what a dumb year so far. Jerome Bungholio. DJ Jerome Bungholio. Oh my God. He needs more TP for his bunghole. God, you guys are nuts. Of course, making me say the ridiculous stuff. DJ Jerome Cornholio live at Ministry of Sound tonight at 0 o'clock. Oh, Jesus. All I see above Otaku are the lights of sadness. The lights of sadness. Yes, yeah, those lights of sadness. 100%, my man. Oh, I'm so... I talked about that so much last night. I was feeling it the most then. And I know a lot of people in the chat were like, it's going to be okay, it's going to be okay. I'm like, I don't care about the markets. I care about my freaking lights. These damn lights. I just put those up like a month ago, and they're already dead. Thanks, China. Thank you, China.
I'd buy that for $1.
I already reached out to the manufacturer. Gonna send me another one on the house, but that still sucks, man. I still have to wait like a month probably to get it because it's coming from China. Viva la Putan, says OG Boban. Crypto JPEG saying market dumping and XCN and Swift are holding on this time, not Zbeck. Yeah, I actually put the I probably got to do it on XCN now, but I actually I was a couple weeks ago. Swift was moving again without the rest of the markets, and I put the anarchy symbol of approval on on Swiftcoin as well. So I probably need to add that to XCN because again, these coins want to move when the rest of the markets are not doing great. So they're doing their own thing. They're having their own bull run, as I usually say with Sui. Sui doing it's doing okay. Heading back down to test 3.5 flat. If this goes down underneath 3.5, I'll be buying another stack, another hundo of Sui today. It's doing another higher low though, so it's right now it's make or break it right now for Sui. If you guys are paying attention or care about Sui. Okay, so let's get the, yeah, there we go. See if that holds up for the day too. All right, what are the coins we could round up on real quick? Bitcoin dumping a little bit now, back down to 114 flat. Holy smokes, getting wicked pretty quick down here, right there at 114 flat. Let's take a look over at Kimba, the White Snow Lion on YouTube. Anime reference for those who know, bringing ya the live heat map for free. Love ya, my man, Kimba over there. I love ya, love ya. I don't know. I don't have to pay for Bookmap. Thanks again, Kimba. Every single day. I've been watching you now for 4 years since the last bull market for sure. At least 4 years. Yeah. Let's see what's going on yeah, heat map. So now guys, just taking a look here. Zoom on in and take a look at some of this price action. Max zoom. Whoa. There we go. So yeah, looks like yeah, we're still stuck at these levels. There's a lot of, yeah, we're clearly range. I said this morning right out the gate. Clearly range bound between 100 and I think it was 118. I said this morning, right? Actually, there, right? 118 and 115. Yeah, basically right now 114 and 120 on the higher side of it. But yeah, we're breaking a little lower than that range that I pointed out this morning, but still about the same. I want to get this to match up to the other one there. Let's just get that little folder. There we go. And a little hidden. Okay, there we go. Something like that'll work. All right, so yeah, still range bound between these levels, albeit a little lower now, a little lower as we wick down to 114 flat. It's going to get bought up pretty quick here if we can hold this or not. There is some a little bit more lower than that. Max Payne still is right around $112,000 Bitcoin. Where is it? Oh, there we go. Yeah, $112,000 Bitcoin right there. There's a really fine line. You can kind of just barely see it right there. That's probably going to hold, I would imagine. If we really have to go down that low, and that's like 113.5, I think. It's not even 112. It was the one we hit right the first time last time before we fell down as low as 112. It was right about here, 112.8, maybe 113.3, somewhere over there. It's kind of that range that we're looking at. Might be Max Payne right now for Bitcoin. 112 for sure. Yeah, for sure. Oh man, those longs are gonna get wrecked. Again, guys, this is why I don't catch falling knives. That's why I'm clearly an investor. I'm not catching these falling knives. Jesus. All right, let's get back in the chat real quick and see how you guys are feeling after I just ranted and raved again. Make a parking lot of Ukraine. God, oh gee. That's insane. Good morning, crypto fan. Good morning, Amp Knight. How you doing? Yeah, he's not here. I posted his return in Ask Otaku. Oh, gotcha. Call. The man has begun. I took him off the credits list. Of course, we're talking about, of course, Doodle, right? Doodle, the banana man. The banana man from Australia. Yeah. Yeah, I took him off the credits because he hadn't been around. He hasn't been on the channel. Oh my God, in 4 months, 5 months, something like that, since the beginning of the year. Yeah, darn Chinese peasants. You dishonor your family. You dishonor family. Oh my God, you're gonna get me banned saying this crap, Jake. I buy the dip because me so hodl. There you go, Jake. There you go. Set an auto buy on the dip. Yes, that's how you do it, man. You got to get those orders in. Are we going to 111,000? I mean, if we get something negative coming out on this deal with, or no deal with Zelensky, yeah, it could happen. I could definitely see that happening. And again, I actually put that on our bearish target. It was 110. So 111 is definitely not out of the picture, out of the question. But yeah, Max Payne is going to hit really hard at that point. So I hope not. But yeah, next big level down is right there around the 111.3. Let's hope we don't see that. Again, we're staying above water a little bit right now. Hopefully we can hold that a little longer. Said auto buy the dip. Yes. Okay, Jake the Steak. He just sitting around eating popcorn, just watching the show. Yeah, it's basically how they're really able to take this one. All right, guys. All markets are selling off now. All markets, all crypto, right? Even Ethereum now a big pullback down to this lower level. Sitting at the lows. Bart Simpson, the whole damn thing from last Saturday. That move's all gone. That's all gone. Bitcoin probably the same. Let's see, last Saturday, last Wednesday. We're back to we're back to a week ago, basically. We're back a whole week of gains lost. Damn. All right, guys, and we got price predictions still on the lineup too. So 132K is still loading for Ben. 132,000. Oh man, we were so much more bullish a few weeks ago. So much more bullish than we are today. All right, yeah, this whole thing with Zelensky is definitely throwing the entire markets into a hissy fit. Okay, what else we got, guys? It now is 10:41. Might be time to cut the channel off and go into get some stuff done today. I gotta work on some designs, like I said. I've got the big one I gotta do, which is gonna suck. I got to pay for some AI models to create some artwork for this guy. But let's do one more quick roundup of the news. Make sure we're not missing up anything crucial. Bloomberg right now. Business Flash. Yeah. Home Depot's up 15% today. Oh no, 3% today. $15. Okay, 3%. That's still a pretty big move for. Yeah. Wow. Intel's up 7%. Damn. Almost 8. Crazy. Let's see. CNBC. What are they covering right now? Tesla. Fox Business. Everyone Tesla gets all the attention. Let's talk about California. What in the hell? All right, so nothing there. Headlines. Any big headlines we might be missing? It's Fox Business still has the same stuff up. Airline strike ends with a tentative deal after leaving 100,000 passengers stranded. 2 days. That was Air Canada, right? I'm pretty sure that was still Air Canada. Travel admin to review state laws. To have out-of-state economic impact. Powerball jackpot soars to the highest in 2025 after no winners in last drawings. Okay, of course, Fox Business covering Fox Business stuff. CNBC headlines right now. About the same stuff we covered all morning. About the same stuff here as well. All right, guys, it looks like we are all caught up on the news. Maybe check one more crypto site. One more before we go. I don't like missing things, guys. XRP price teeters at $3. This is the daily coin. Epic Chain hit $3 for the first time since December, pivoting to a real-world asset tokenization on XRP Ledger. God, Pi Network stuff, ridiculous hopium on that thing. Okay, the page just crashed. What the hell? I don't know. Let's check another one real quick. How about the daily hodl? Daily hodl. 2021 Bitcoin double top. Crypto analytics firm flags 2 macro tailwinds to fuel Bitcoin rallies to the new all-time highs. $304,000 vanishes from Wells Fargo account after a businessman fails victim to elaborate identity theft scheme. Here's what crypto could trigger a Bitcoin altcoin correction in September. This is all dystopian mostly. Treasury race heats up as Peter Thiel-backed company reveals another $419 million ETH holding and rebrand. Where is this? that one came out yesterday. Yeah, this is all old news now. Yep. So again, guys, we pretty much are up to date when it comes to the news. Let me know in the chat if there's anything else you guys want to look at. I'm gonna give it about 5 minutes, almost getting closer to 11 o'clock. Felix, man, every day is red. Why are people just selling every day? I've been buying every day, man. Oh man, it's hard to sell every day when you're buying every day. Ooh, I haven't sold anything in a while. Ooh, it's been a minute. It's been a minute. That's true, says Nabs. That's true. Yep. Yeah, it's been, the market's definitely tumbling. Look at this, 113.9 now on Bitcoin. Damn, we're breaking. We're breaking. Let's go back to the 15-minute on the Bitcoin real quick. Could we actually hit our bear target? That would suck. Oh, that would hurt, guys. That would be a huge blow. Huge kick in the gonads. Stupid. Jesus. Oh boy. Yeah. So this is fun. This is fine. Yeah, this is fine. How are you guys? How are you guys? Oh jeez. Oh boy. Oh boy. What else we got going on here? XCN and Swift still doing okay. They're holding some gains, but everything is seeing a pullback now. Everything. Let's take a look at bubbles real quick. Let's get this off there. Let's get go back to bubbles. Bubbles. Boom. Top 200. XCN still holding 10% of its gains. Top 100. Man, everything is dead. Everything is dead. About 2-3% down now on average. Yep, loading about 2% on average right now. Yeah. I'm looking, guys. I'm looking for blood. What are we gonna buy today? I smell it. I smell the blood. Yes, let's find out something. Let's find some good buys this morning. Okay, what we got down on the week right now? 20% off ENA, Athena. 20% off Lido, Pump.Fun, SPX, Crow, 15 MakerDAO. Nothing too crazy now in the week. How about the month? Fartcoin down 40%, if you guys believe in that thing. I don't. XTZ, that's Tezos. It's been a while since I had a bag of Tezos. That's down now 30%? Yeah, 30% on the month. Still nothing huge. Stays down 15%. That might be another one I want to keep stacking a little bit more of. 3 month, year, and yeah. Damn, Sui's still up 325% on the year. That's insane. Okay, what else we got? I don't know, guys. I can't really. On the day, we got some clear ones to pick. Maybe on the week. But still not down enough, in my opinion, to really make a huge bag of something. Let's take a look at the 200 for some clear winners, maybe over here. Jasmine's down 12% on the week. It's not enough, really, on the month. About 13 on the month. Anything else big here that I really believe in? There's Venom. That moved quite a bit this year. Only up 4.8% on the year, though. But it did have some big swings earlier. Yeah. If you guys remember that breakout on Venom, not a big fan of it, but it's still there. Virtual's protocol is still down 35% on the month. Hasn't really performed at all this year. Oh well, 30,000% since the beginning of the year. Okay, yeah. Well, yeah, still down about 40% on the 3 month though. What else we got? XCN still down 30% on the 3 month. That's still probably, again, it's on the bottom. It's sitting at the bottom too. 30% on the month. It's up a little bit on the week. Still down 2% on the week. Up now, of course, 10% on the day. It's still down the most on the month. So I'm probably still going to recommend, again, not financial advice, but I think XCN's way oversold, sitting at these lows. And we haven't seen quite a big of enough breakout yet. It's heading there. It was trying to head there. Heading back down now to 1 cent 2, 5, 1 cent 3, something like that flat. Probably somewhere between 324 and 128. But yeah, it's still sitting at the lows. If you zoom out, guys, you gotta look at these charts and just zoom out of them. We're still sitting at the lows. We're actually a little under most of these lows. On average for the year. Once we did get that break up to the upside, we never went back up there. 205, right? Oh, no, half a penny. Wow, 5 cents. Damn it. 5 cents. Look at too many damn charts with too many zeros on it. But yeah, still think XEN's got some legs to the upside and still down most on the last month or two. Yeah, that's probably my top pick, still in the top 200. Even after the breakout today, it's still a better buy than most things here. And then the top 100, I can't decide on anything in top 100. I just can't. I mean, Tezos, I mean, I don't know. I'd probably say. If I'm going to pick one, it's going to be Say. For me, it's going to be Say. I like Graph. That's still down 22% on the month as well. H-bar is down 15%. It's a nice L1. Nice big L1 if you want a nice L1 to move with the markets, especially Made in America coin with that narrative going. 20% off Render, too. Holy crap. 20% off Render. I love Render, and that's been just not really performing this year. Not really performing this year. And that mostly, I think, happened because of NVIDIA's stance on AI. When they basically said that they were going to stop investing in, what was it, crypto assets. Yeah, that kind of, I guess I pushed back Render a little bit. But they still have a big partnership with NVIDIA. I'm pretty sure that didn't get completely discounted. But AI in general is just kind of being a little bit more less of a trend now towards the end of the year. But yeah, I'm gonna either say is probably my top pick either way here. But again, I did point out a whole bunch of other ones. I'm still building a bag of Say, so that would be my picks. Say and XCM. Again, guys, do your own research. Don't anything I say is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Do your own research and yeah, invest wisely. And don't be buying all this freaking meme coins. At some point, that narrative is going to be over and dead. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Except for the ones that got some ETFs loading, right? I mean, Doge still made me a decent bag. I made like $3 grand on Doge this year. At the beginning of the year, that was a good time when we had Elon there. Anyway, let's get back to the chat and catch up with you guys over here. Man, I am behind now. Oh boy, whoa. That boy Neb says that's true. Why is everyone selling this shit? It's like hotcakes. Yeah, I don't understand it either. Marcus possessed by Helmo. Yes, he demanded blood and he got it. If you guys caught my Crypto Chaos magic last night, he got it. He got what he wanted. There it is.
Okay, let's.
Yep, he got fed, guys. He got fed. All right. That boy Nebs says, losing my freaking mind. Hit that like and subscribe. That's right. We're trying to get to 1,000 subs, guys. Please do not forget to hit the like and subscribe down below. We're trying to get to 1,000 subs, guys. We're almost there. Almost there. Only 150 away. Only 150 away. Bitcoin is 103K and will always be 103K. Damn it, Spence. Not again, damn it. No. Stop the pain. Oh, God. Of course, he's referring to when we were stuck at 103,000 at the beginning of the year. 3 weeks straight. 3 weeks straight. That 103 became 108. And here we are. We're basically stuck there around 116, 115. Bobbin says, you're a shilling while I'm shitting myself. What the hell? Oh, my God, Nebs. Felix saying, I'm just tired of seeing red. Yeah, just red. That's my favorite color, man. I never get tired of seeing red. Never get tired of seeing red. I will definitely buy all of this. All of it. Joke's on you, Nebs. OG Boban's into that. Oh, God. Oh, God. He's a scat man. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Stupid? Yeah. Felix just said, buy Simon's cat and your worries are gone. Oh my God. Of course, you're still shilling Simon's cat, aren't you? Amp9 says my alts are still down 85%. Man, I effed up in DCing on the 2021 tokens. Live and learn. Wish I could buy new tokens. No longer and any dry powder. Yeah, that sucks, man. M9, I feel you. I started in 2023 and somehow the red days are overthrowing my gains. I wish I knew about ZBEX sooner. That's the only thing holding my portfolio up, honestly. That and Bitcoin, really. Those two coins are the only thing holding my portfolio up. I'd be sitting in deep red if it weren't for Bitcoin and ZBEC. Hey guys says, alarm clock set in pretty good today. he slept in pretty good. Nice. Definitely didn't miss much in terms of market action. So get those Z's while you can. Still in no sleep zone. Not yet. They're still loading. That boy Nib says alarm clocks. Are we farmers now? Why alarm clocks are doing are my dogs? Yeah. Hey guy. All right, guys. I'm gonna probably call it there for tonight's for today's morning live. Right now we're sitting at around just almost shy of 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I want to try to get some stuff done today, so I will see you guys tonight, of course, at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard as we cover the foreign markets open. Hopefully we see a better day by then, but yeah, some things are still looking pretty grim for the markets overall. Right now, before we head out, the current fear and greed index for the stonks is sitting at 63, down 1 point from the morning, so it's starting to maybe settle in a little bit here. But they are getting some decent earnings today. And then crypto fear and greed right now before we head out. Right now holding in at 56 in greed. Still that low level of greed. Very low level of greed for crypto. All right, guys. I will catch you tonight, 8 p.m. Don't forget, guys. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. All right. Roll the credits.
Fly me to the moon, let me trade a montage. Let me see what freedom's like without money and gold bars. In other words, hold my king. Oh! In other words, let's make history. Fill my world with more songs and let me bottle forever more and more and more and more and more. I'm on board, Hollywood shopping and door. In other words, I choose you. In other words, I love you.
Oh, Wilford Brimley. He's telling you guys it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. All right, guys. It's gonna be anyway. My big takeaway here with Wilford Brimley: it's gonna get better. You will feel better soon. You guys had reminded me, of course, Wilford Brimley. Oh, Jesus, yeah. Everything will be better. That's right, Cliff. Everything will be better. Just need to hold tight. That's right. You got to get through it. Fly me the moon. Yes, Nebs. Yes. Stay chaotic, Miriam Misfits. Stay, of course, fighting for freedom, financial freedom every single day, Nebs. Every single day. Yes. In other words, have a great day, Otaku and Crypto family. Yes. Yeah, Gamma Goddess. We'll catch you tonight. Grandmaster Nebs. Fly me the moon. Over here. Oh man, you got the Quake Oats? What? Dude up there? Quick, no, that's Wilford Brimley. You remember he was in damn it, The Thing. He was in The Thing. He was a short-term actor and suffered from diabetes, and I think he's dead now. Anyway, I will catch you guys tonight. Yeah, have a great day, everyone. Yes, you too, Ramona. We love you too, Crypto Mom. We'll see you soon, guys. Later.
Watch the cash burn, land fade. A new world rises. We've made the trade. The robots are rising. ICE taking the crown. But we're the ones that won't back down.